And now, our Screen Guild players present that fast-moving comedy of office romance, Take a Letter, Darling, starring Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell, and Edward Everett Horton. Our play opens in the reception room of Atwater and McGregor, nationally known specialists in advertising campaigns. As the curtain rises, Tom Burney is applying for a job.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I have a letter of introduction to A.M. McGregor.
Is it about a job?
Yeah, the name is Tom Burney, and the letter's from Bill Dooley.
Well, looking at you, I'll say you'll get the job. Chump.
Huh?
Just a second.
McGregor's office.
Mr. Tom Burney to see you. He has a letter of introduction from Mr. Dooley.
How does he look?
Do you want my opinion as an employee or as a female?
Is there a difference?
Oh, definitely. As an employee, I'd say, But as a female...
Well, run him in. I'll take a look at him for myself.
McGregor will see you right away.
Thanks. Where's the office?
Right down the hall, you'll see the name on the door. Come in.
Mr. Burney to see Mr. McGregor.
I know. Give me the letter.
Huh?
I said give me the letter, Barney.
Burney.
Oh, sorry.
My letter's from McGregor, personally.
I'm McGregor, personally.
Huh?
Now give me the letter and sit down.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Barney.
No. Burney.
Well, whatever it is, sit down while I read this.
Well, Dooley didn't tell me McGregor was a lady.
Is a lady.
Oh.
Oh, did you write this letter?
No. I heard Dooley dictate it, though. We went to school together.
Oh, then you know that you're a very clever lad, and that I should be able to find a place for you here.
Well, I told him to leave the very out.
Oh. Just clever.
Yeah, that's just what I told Dooley.
For the third time, sit down.
Ouch.
Now, have you ever been in advertising before?
No.
What have you done?
Well, nothing.
Oh, that's quite a career.
Look, don't be silly. I had an income.
Oh, and now your piggy bank is empty, eh?
Yeah, well, you know what taxes do to a piggy bank.
College graduate?
Yes.
Do you want to be in advertising?
Well, no.
That's a great start. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I'm childish, but that's my secret.
Stand up. Can you wear clothes?
Well, don't look now if I haven't any on.
Please, now, will you answer my questions and try not to be cute?
Oh, pardon me. Far away.
Do you dance?
Fairly well. No prizes.
Have you any romantic obligations?
No.
Well, I'll give you a try. The starting salary is $50 a week.
Thanks, but what could I possibly do around here that's worth $50 a week?
You'll be my private secretary.
Secretary? I don't know anything about typing or dictation.
Oh, we have plenty of girls in the office who are expert at all those things. Your duties will be more personal.
Oh.
Well, what do you say?
No.
What?
No. Miss McGregor, I've admitted I'm here because I need the money, but if what I'm thinking is right, I'd rather go out and dig a good deep ditch.
Mr. Burney. Oh, you're sweet. In fact, you're positively precious. But believe me, I won't harm you.
Well, I just wanted to be sure.
Now, before you start, I'd like to have my little say. My last 4 secretaries went out of here on their ears because their unusual duties gave them illusions of irresistible masculinity.
Yeah.
Do you follow me, or are you ahead of me again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, good. Now, you go to DeJay's the tailor's right away and get yourself a full-dress suit. Here's the address.
Tails?
Tails, everything. Tell them it's a rush job and to charge it to my account. We're going out tonight. Now, you'd better hurry. Go on. You may have to have alterations.
Well, all right. Well, where will I meet you?
Just give me your address. I'll pick you up at your place at 7. Well?
Just wanted you to know you needn't bring me a corsage. just bring me a white gardenia. That won't clash with my tie. Goodbye.
You'll be ready there at 7. I don't want to wait.
For me?
Well, at least you're prompt. That's something. Here's your gardenia.
No, Miss McGregor, you shouldn't have gone to all that trouble for unimportant little me.
It's worth it. You look lovely. Get in. Well, this must seem a bit unusual to you, Vernie.
It does.
It is. A woman in business faces many problems, and the greatest problem she faces is men.
Oh.
I sell advertising to men. The fact that I'm a woman helps, but it also brings complications.
Naturally.
That's where you come in. Tonight you're saving a big advertising account for me by reassuring a jealous wife.
Oh, I'm reassuring a jealous wife?
We're dining with Mr. and Mrs. French. Mr. French is advertising manager of Castle Soups.
And you're trying to get the account.
And I will get the account if Mrs. French will stop being suspicious of the time her husband spends with me. And the simplest way of reassuring her is to introduce her to my fiancé.
Is he going to be there too?
He's you.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
There's nothing now underhanded about this.
No,
Mrs. French's suspicions are unfounded, and they should be corrected.
Yeah. Well, all I'm supposed to do is act like you belong to me.
Yes, of course you love me. But you're confident.
Naturally. It isn't every boy has a girl bringing him gardenias.
Now stop it, and don't be coy. Give Mrs. French plenty of flattery and attention, and I'll get the account from Mr. French. Oh, what's the matter?
Well, I don't feel honest. I don't even feel like a man.
Good evening, Pierre.
Good evening, Miss McGregor.
Have my guests arrived?
Mr. and Mrs. French. Yes, they're seated at your table. This way, please.
Hello.
Miss McGregor, this is Mrs. French.
How do you do?
How do you do?
May I present my fiancé, Mr. Vernie? Mrs. French?
How do you do?
Oh, did you say your fiancé? Wow, charming.
I hoped you'd like him. He's mad about dancing. Aren't you, dear?
Oh, certainly. They used to call me Twinkle Toes. Would you care to dance, Mrs. French?
Oh, well, if Miss McGregor doesn't object.
Oh, not at all. Mr. French and I can talk business while we're waiting.
Oh, you dance divinely, Mr. Vernie.
Yeah, well, that's because you're so light on my feet.
I am sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. It's a living.
You have a very lovely fiancé, Mr. Vernie.
Oh, yeah. Mac's quite a girl.
Don't you ever worry about her? I mean, spending so many evenings in business conferences with men like my husband.
Oh, go on. What is there to worry about? Mac loves me, and I trust her completely. Especially with as fine a wolf, a man, as your husband. Hey, incidentally, Mr. French is a very lucky man.
Oh, really, Mr. Vernie? How do you mean?
Well, imagine the trouble he'd have if a woman like you, in the full bloom of maturity, should suddenly decide to spread her wings.
Spread my wings? Oh, I'm Mr. Vernie. Oh, well, what a thought.
Yes, isn't it, huh?
It positively makes me vibrate.
Yeah, well, you're probably just warming up for the takeoff.
Oh, Mr. Vernie, you say the quaintest thing.
Oh, well. You're a great inspiration, Mrs. French. I hope Mr. French appreciates you.
Oh, I don't think he does.
No, I didn't think he would. But then, what man could, really?
Good morning. Good morning, Miss McGregor.
Oh, good morning, Jeanette. Has Mr. Atwater come in yet?
Yes, Miss McGregor.
Oh, well, good. If anyone wants me, I'll be in Mr. Atwater's office. Well, how's the other half of Atwater and McGregor?
Terrible, Mac, just terrible.
Well, cheer up. I'll have French's name on the contract before the day's over.
I suppose I should be very happy.
That new secretary of mine is a pip. Mrs. French not only isn't jealous of her husband anymore, she's wondering how she can get rid of him.
Oh, dear.
Say, am I boring you? We've just added a brand new $1 million account to our books.
Well, really, a whole million, well. Oh, I'm sorry, Mac, really I am. But last night I met a man who, in 10 minutes, taught me to hate the world and him and myself.
It sounds like a bad hangover. Who is he?
Jonathan Caldwell, Jr., president of the Caldwell Tobacco Company, and I hope the Reader's Digest tests his cigarettes.